To store your favorite settings, all you need to do is hit memory and choose one of the registration memories. You now have stored those settings. Once you create a new set of settings, the same thing applies. And you keep doing it for every settings that you want to store. But you still have not saved your settings. You've created a registration memory in each one of these. You now must create a registration bank. To do that, look for a plus and minus sign, and it says registration bank with a bracket underneath saying select. Push them together and it pulls up this screen on your keyboard, registration bank. Now on a Tyros 5, you'll see that if you look underneath the page, you don't actually have a save function. That's because you need to go to your menu 2. Now, if it's touching the bottom of the screen, use your bottom tabs. Above it, use the top tabs. So, menu 1, menu 2 has the save function on it. Okay, now to save it, all I do is hit that button and it comes up with this screen. It says new bank. Now I'm going to name this bank that I've created. So holding down the delete button, it clears the screen, and I'm going to call it ELF. A-J-K-L-D-E-F. Okay, and hit the OK button. And there it is, ELF. If I exit to my main screen, I can see that in the registration tab, it says ELF. And there are my settings. To my ELF registration bank, I'm going to add another one. And I'm actually going to put one over there because I want to be different. There is no rules when it comes to where and how you save your registration memory. To save them, you must hit the memory and choose a registration memory from 1 to 8. Okay, now to save those settings, I've got to go through the same process again. Registration bank select, go to my screen, it says ELF, I hit the save function, and it says ELF, yes, well it's part of ELF, yes, I'm adding to ELF, so I say OK, and it comes up with this message on the screen. Name already exists, do you want to overwrite? Yes is the answer, because overwrite means adding to or taking away from, so I'm adding to that registration bank, and lo and behold, there it is. Okay, at this point, I want you to switch off your keyboard. And what you're going to do is that you're going to hold the second highest note, and here it happens to be a black note. It could be a white note on your keyboard, but this is a black note. And I'm going to switch it on while I'm holding that note. And once the screen comes on, I can let go and it'll give me a blank set of registration memories, and I do not lose anything that I've stored correctly. Okay, so I'm just going to put my phone down. I'm going to do that. So I am holding the second highest note, turning the keyboard on, the screen comes on, I let go of the note, and there it is. It says initializing registration backup. Okay, so to create a blank memory, it's exactly the same process. Hit registration bank select, go to my menu 2 to pull up my save function, hit save, hold the delete button to clear it, and I'm going to call this blank. A-B-J-K-L-A-M-N, and where's J-J-K? Blank. Okay. So there we have ELF and blank. So if I want to see what ELF was, I pull up ELF, and there are my settings. Okay, but now I want to create a new registration bank, so I'm going to go blank, and there I have nothing. So exit to my main screen, and there's blank. So now I'm going to start my new registration. I'm going to do all sorts of ballads. So each time I have my favorite setting of ballads, I set it up like so, like so, like so. I really like this one. But once again, you must remember that I've created registration members, but I'll not have created a bank. So I must create the bank. So this time I'm going to, once again, select, go to my screen here. It's on the save page. Brilliant. Let's pull up save, hold my delete, clear it, and I'm going to call this ballad. So B, A, J, K, L, J, K, L, back to A, D, and OK. So exit to my main screen, and now I've got ballad in my dialog box there. Okay, so and there's my ballads. Now if I want to find ELF, all I need to do is select, find ELF, and there is ELF again. And there is my ballads, and there's my ballads.